Hey everyone, let's talk about a great metric within the short-term rental world that is a little misunderstood. I'm talking about RevPar. We're going to talk about calculating RevPar in a minute, but first I really want to talk about what that really means. RevPar stands for revenue per available room. Now, hold on. Don't go through your house and see how much revenue you made last month divided by the amount of rooms. That's not how this works. The reason it's called revenue per available room is it's actually a hotel metric. The hotels have been using it for a long time, and we're going to take it since they're hospitality, we're hospitality, and we're going to move it to our world. So how they used it is they took the amount of money they earned last night, times the amount of rooms they have, and that was their revenue per available room. And then they could take that and take a look at it and say, are we good? Are we bad? Are we doing better? Are we doing worse? Before we talk about how to calculate RevPar and why it's great, and what's a good RevPar, do me a favor, like and subscribe if the content's good for you. You know I'm trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. We're stuck around 180 right now. Help me out, be 183, 184, 185, so I can keep making these videos. In our world of short-term rentals, there's a few things we have to know in order to calculate RevPar. Well, there's two different ways of doing it. We're going to talk about one today. We need to know our average daily rate, or our ADR. Talked about this in other videos. So what was the rate that you charged during the time during that month? An occupancy percentage. And we're always looking at those going, is my occupancy percentage higher? Is my average daily rate higher? If I raise this a little bit, the average daily rate, and my occupancy drops 5%, but I raise this $10, did I gain or lose money in that given time? Or I dropped my rate a bunch and I gained 30% occupancy, am I gaining or losing money in that month? Yeah, you can look at your monthly totals and figure it out, but trying to figure out how you did year over year last year, RevPar helps out a lot with that. The other, which I like more, is total revenue that month divided by a number of nights available. Yeah, RevPar rooms, we do RevPan.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
That doesn't sound as good. We're gonna stick with RevPar, but you know what I mean. So here's a breakdown. Two ways of doing it. Say we had a $300 average daily rate during the time, and we had 70% occupancy. So 300 times 0.7 is $210. So our RevPar is $210. Whew, I got that right. Here's the other way of doing it. I made $9,000 last month. The house available 30 days because it's 30 days in a month. This month at least. I know some have 31, some have 28.
Hey, this is Jason's editor, cutting in for a quick second. No, Jason, there are 28 days in every month, okay? Just so you know.
9,000 divided by 30, RevPar is $300. You're saying, okay, cool, thanks, you taught me how to calculate RevPar, but how does this help me? What do you do? What are you looking at? What's a good RevPar? Well, good RevPar is better than the area that you're in right now, or better than you were doing last year. It depends on what you're looking for. My RevPar, which is automatically calculated through many things like Price Labs, it has a marketing dashboard for you that's going to actually show you what your RevPar is month over month, and you need it to be going up. What's cool about it is I can say, hey guys, I have a $500 average daily rate in my Kissimmee property. That's not true, but I could say that to you, and you're like, wow, that's amazing. He does $500 a day, must earn $1 million. Well, no, because I only booked it for one day, telling my average daily rate is super high. Or I can say, man, I have 100% occupancy. You'll say, holy crap, how did you get 100% occupancy? Well, I'm only booked at $100 a night. That's not doing me so great. But RevPar will teach you like the middle ground, and it helps you realize, based on what I'm doing, am I bringing up the price or down the price? What am I occupancy doing? Am I actually going up or down? Because if you go down 10% and you moved up the price $10 and you're looking at it going, well, I'm not sure if that was good or bad because my occupancy's down, but I got more per room. You put that in the RevPar formula and you figure out, is your RevPar up or is your RevPar down? And that will tell you, is that move working for you? So if I went $10 up, occupancy went down 5%, which in my RevPar went up. No, I didn't do the math on this, so don't geek out and do calculated math. I'm like, Jason, you're wrong. Because I can't do that math in my head. I need Excel spreadsheets. I love myself in Excel. If I went up $10 and we only dropped 5% in occupancy, but I see my RevPar go up, then I'm probably gonna go up a little more and more until I see my RevPar start to drop. Then I know, okay, I'm at a breaking point here. I can't bring this price up anymore because my occupancy is dropping so much that my RevPar is going down. Or the other way, if I'm bringing this down to bring this up. Now, I don't want to be 100% occupied. I'd rather be about 10% above market, so that way I can try to maximize the amount of dollars and the amount of time. That's what I shoot for with my RevPar. So I know that was a little bit. We talked about average daily rate and why that alone doesn't do much. Occupancy and why that alone doesn't do much. But RevPar, which is a combination of both, is going to give you an idea of, are you actually going up or are you going down? Let me know if this video was helpful for you and what other stats you want me to talk about, as long as they're not like baseball stats like RBI plus that I don't understand, and what is the other one? Replacement, best, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I'm old school when it comes to baseball. RBIs, hit batting percentage, ERA, you know. I'm off on a tangent again. I'll see y'all later.